Hey guys, so I was just sitting here thinking, and I'm thinking about just where things are starting to come together, I guess, for me and my family directly. So, and the struggles with that, right? So, like, we have these big plans, right? We want to move and we want the bigger house with the garden and the homestead and all that stuff. And those are things that we really want for our family. You know, we want to be able to grow our own food, which we do now, but limited because we don't have a yard, we don't have space. So we've got, you know, raised beds and things like that growing as much as we can, but we want that space. You know, we want to be able to raise our kids in a safe, nice little piece of land that we know everything is good. Um, and we get stuck on that, right? We're like, we gotta go, we gotta move, we need this, we need that, and end up focusing so much on that instead of remembering to focus on what we have right here, right now. Um, and that's important, right? Because if you focus, it's not that it's bad to have those goals and those plans and those things that you're working towards. It's important, right? Um, but it's also really, really important to make sure you're staying present um, in the now, right? Because if we focus too much on those future plans and those things that we want to have in the future, um, then we're not being present. We're not thinking about what we're doing now. And it gets to be to where you stress so much on the future that you actually start making mistakes and fumbling and preventing yourself from being able to achieve those goals. Because if you catch yourself focusing too much on what you don't have, which is when you're thinking only about that future goal, then you tend to be thinking, I don't have that yet, right? Um, and if you get too caught up in that, I don't have that yet, then you get caught in like this almost depression type stressful cycle that ultimately holds you back from achieving that goal. So I'm not saying, you know, some people like vision boards, some people like to just write it down in their journal or talk about it or whatever it is, however you create that goal and establish that goal. Yes, it's very important. Do that. But don't let that consume you in the process, right? So have your goal, but then have your daily, um, I don't know if you want to call it goals or plan or routine or whatever word you want for it. But make sure you're focusing on the wonderful things that are right in front of you. Because if you're going for every day and making that day the best and doing the very best that you can for that day, then you'd be surprised at what you can accomplish in a shorter amount of time because you're not freaking out about what you're going to do tomorrow. You're focusing on today. And if that was a great day, then tomorrow is probably going to be a great day too. You know, we set ourselves up for tomorrow by what we're doing in today. Um, and if we're stressing and overanalyzing and being hard on ourselves because we don't have this now, right now, then we're not enjoying the process. We're not enjoying life. Um, and you're just punishing yourself for what? Um, and we have these beautiful things right in front of us. You know, I've got my family, um, my partner, and my beautiful children, and my lovely little furry babies as well. You know, and I get to have a career that I'm very passionate about. Um, and in so many ways, I've been given the opportunity to help other people who have struggled in some of the ways that I have get through that as well. And that's an awesome feeling. It's an amazing thing, you know. And if I just focus on that, um, then it's all worth it. And um, the end goal, yes, is still extremely important and valuable, but I'm loving the journey, and it makes it all so much more worth it. Um, and I get to enjoy the little things that happen every day, you know, the little funny sayings and things that my kids do, or the funny way my dog and cat play together, or just whatever, right? That if I was so consumed with that future goal, I'd miss it. I wouldn't even see it happening because I'm not allowing myself to see the beautiful things in my day-to-day life that happen every minute, every moment right in front of me. That, to be honest, for so long I was letting this idea of creating this perfect world and giving my kids this perfect life and all this stuff. I was creating this image of what that was supposed to look like. And in doing that, I was missing the real beauty and what was really happening right in front of me. And I'm very grateful that I woke up to that. I'm very grateful that I realized that it wasn't any material things, it wasn't any outside image, it wasn't anything like that that created a wonderful life for me and my kids. It was what was inside me. It was my ability to be here, be now, be present, be attentive, be part of my children's life and everything that they do. And that's not to say, like, you know, all up in their Kool-Aid, right? But I'm here, and I'm present in their activities and what they do, and they have a very active and healthy relationship with me and my partner, and that's amazing, you know. You know, I wasn't a horrible mother with my grown-up daughter. You know, she just turned 25 today. Happy birthday to my baby. I wasn't a horrible mom, but I spent so much time working and slaving, trying to get this debt paid off so I could buy the house and have everything and do everything for her. I missed a lot of stuff. I just wasn't there. And when I was home, I was exhausted because of how much I was working. So it was like one day a week on my day off, we'd run around like crazy and play and stuff. But the other 6 days a week, I was gone. I was exhausted. I was like on robot zombie mode. And it was a wonderful learning process, right? But I wish I remembered the little things, like, you know, a lot of her first, I was at work. I didn't get to see him. I got to hear about him. I got told about him. But I was working and I missed it. And we have a wonderful relationship now. She's an amazing young woman. I'm very proud of her, you know. But I wish I would have seen a lot more than I did. I wish I would have been able to be more present. I wish I would have known how to ground myself and be present then. And I'm very fortunate to have figured it out for my two kiddos now, because I am here and I am present and I'm loving every single minute of it. Even the stressful times afterwards, I get to go, you know, sit back and think about it and learn a lot from my kids. Some of the things they get mad at me for, I would have got mad at me for that too. So they're amazing little teachers if you allow them to teach you some stuff, you know. And I don't know. I guess my point is just remember, ground, be present, be here in the moment. Tomorrow's important, but today is even more important because without today, there isn't tomorrow. And what we decide to do with today helps build tomorrow. So be here, be present, love the things that you have and cherish them. And tomorrow will be great. As long as you make today great. That's it, guys. Love you. Bye.